Hello folks, we're starting our vlog of Protaras in Cyprus. We're starting this one walking down the coastal path, walking from the Capo Bay end right up to Yanni Marie, which is a restaurant. At the moment we're on the strip, which is where all the bars and the restaurants are situated. It's a bit noisy with traffic going past. Starting our walk along the coastal path in Protaras in Cyprus, starting from the eastern end where the hotels start, and then we're going to walk right to the other end past the town, which will be parallel on our left, and we'll end up at Yanni Marie restaurant and bar at the end of the Protaras strip. The bay we're approaching is called Fig Tree Bay at the start of the section of the coastal path we're on at the moment. Some large hotels on the left, and one to our left coming up just here is the Tui Blue, which is the start of the hotels along the section of coastal path we're on. The hotel on our left here, that's the King Jason Hotel. Oh yes, we go round to the right, you can see the flowers on these bushes here. I'm not a great botanist, so I don't know what they would be. Shelters coming up on the left where you can sit to get off the sun. Quite a lot of these along in various places. On the right here we've got a signpost with destinations on in relation to where we are. I'll show you some of the signs here. So you've got Tel Aviv 201 kilometres to the east, Beirut 324 kilometres, pointing the other direction, west, northwest, and around the other side. Got some other ones here. bit of an idea of where we are in relation to some of the other places in Europe and the Middle East. I did get the information wrong on the signpost there. It should have been Tel Aviv 342 kilometres and Beirut 201 kilometres away. Coming up to a row of bars and restaurants in front of us. Here's one called Seco by the Seaside, just a general sort of chill out bar. Next to that, as we go along, to the right as you're walking, there's Fig Tree Bay restaurant.
Cypriot food in there?
Yes, I got some good Cypriot food in that restaurant the other night. It was very nice. Not too expensive. Quite a nice local atmosphere because you're by the sea as well. And another restaurant coming up here. And we've got Fig Tree Bay on the right hand side now, just over there. Coming up to a restaurant bar here that's owned by Capo Bay Hotel, which is the first hotel along here that's on the main strip where all the bars and cafes are. It runs parallel to this coastal path on the left. That's Koi Bar, which is part of the hotel. We did stop in there for a drink a couple of days ago. It was good but rather pricey. Paid about €16 for two moderate type drinks, brandy sour, and what was one you had, Jill?
What did I have? I can't remember. I was gin and tonic or rum and coke. I don't know if it was Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels or something. And Coke, and it was pretty pricey, but usually that's the half of the course with hotel bars, I guess. on the left hand side here, if you take this road past the car park, on the right hand side across the road there's a lovely bakery that we went to called Zorba by the Sea Bakery to have a coffee and a cake this morning, and it's very big in there. It's a bit like a shop rather than a bakery where you sit down. So you've got counters of cakes and sort of self-service, and they have fridges with drinks in and a bakery counter where you can make up sandwiches and rolls, that sort of thing. And they have a hot section with savoury snacks, things like cheese bites, olive bites, pizzas, pasties, that sort of thing.
Well, I'll pay so and so extra.
Just left Fig Tree Bay, and the coastal path is up above the coast now. So you've got gardens on your left and right, and another cafe here. What's this one called, Jill? This one?
Was that Coconut Rising?
Yes. We stopped here for a drink a couple of nights ago. It was lovely. You could sit on the right hand side here looking over the sea. That was relatively new. That wasn't here when we came 4 years ago. So we sat on these benches here to the right, these tables here, just a couple of evenings ago. Some of this has changed a bit in the last 4 years. There's been a little bit more of a development. So the gardens on the left and right here there's more waste ground when we were here before.
We've got an outdoor gym there now on the left.
Yes, so for adventurous fitness fanatics amongst you, you can exercise in the baking heat of the day. The temperatures here is end of September, around about the high 20s, low 30s, so it's still quite hot. That's coming towards the end of the Cyprus holiday season now. The resorts do tend to close down in middle to the end of October, November. The good thing about this coastal path is that it's all step-free access. I'm going to come up to some steps in a moment, but there are some sloping walkways that you can take if you've got a mobility buggy, wheelchair or push chairs. So it's all quite good in that respect. We go right down here, this takes you down the slope.
Right here.
Oh yes, you have to go back on yourself around the steps. And there's a kiosk here on the right that's selling drinks and ice creams. That was new. That wasn't here when we came here last time. And there's another one here as well. A kiosk.
We've got another slope in a minute. Over to the right.
There's a slope coming up, so instead of going down the steps, you can just take this sloping walkway.
Kann ich dir wieder hier? To everything.
Gentleman there selling excursions. This opens out up onto another beach we're coming down to now, which is really close to the walkway. Hotel on the left as well. You've got the lovely sunbeds and lounges. So if you want to just nip over the wall, across the boardwalk, and you're on the beach. You can see all of the sunbeds and lounges on the left are for hotel guests only, so you can't just wander in there off the footpath and take advantage. Big hotel on the left, all sun lounges and parasols.
You're not sure which hotels these ones are?
No, I don't know. We don't know the names of some of these places, so a few coming up in a little while that we know the names of. The other good thing about this coastal strip here is that the at night time all of this walkway is lit up, so you can walk all the way along from where we started. We'll walk to where we're going to take you to the end, and it's all lit with nice lighting. Sea conditions are quite good today. Sunday they were quite poor here. The sea was rough. And that was about 4 days ago. So today is the 30th of September. We're filming this for you. Where we're walking along here, Protaras is in the middle of two other resorts. You've got Ayanapa to the right, which is to the east, and Plania, Paralimini to the left, which is west. Van selling ice creams there. What was that, sorry?
That's one of those areas they're doing massages.
Oh yes, yes. Not sure I want one of those on the, the sand all over my body. Would be very invigorating, I guess. No, I don't know which restaurant that one is.
No.
The one we haven't discovered before, just there on the left.
Is that one the way we go up to?
Yes, so the apartments we're staying in are up this road here, past this drinks kiosk, and it's on the left hand side as you go up to the end of this road. It's called the Rizaki Hotel Apartments, and it's on the main strip in Protaras, opposite a bar called the Malt House. If you come here and you want a good selection of beers and cocktails, that's a good bar to go to. Here are some of the restaurants, that coastal restaurants that we've been to along here now. Mostly open during the day, these ones. They close about 10 and 11 o'clock at night, so they're not late night bars or anything along here. It is a bit unfortunate because this would be an ideal place to have something that's open a bit later, which is nice and peaceful and quiet, as most of the bars on the strip here tend to be quite noisy with live music and karaoke. The lifeguard huts here on the right every so often are new as well. We didn't have these 4 years ago when we came. That's a good safety addition. Coming up to some of the restaurants that we use now. Not sure which ones these are.
That's Sunrise Hotel, and I think we were in yesterday.
Oh yes. Okay, again, these restaurants are not the cheapest, so I suppose you're paying for a good sea view and a convenience of the beach. This is the bikini one.
I think it is.
It's bikini restaurant on the left.
Yeah, there's a sign on the left there.
A lot of these restaurants are owned by the hotels that are behind them. Another one along here is called Flamingo, which is a Flamingo hotel. Behind that, they own the restaurant. Yep, as Jill said, this is Yanni Marie, which is another big restaurant right at the end of the coastal strip here. Behind this bar, they've got a really big first floor restaurant. We haven't eaten there, but it looks quite extensive if you go around the corner at the end of the promenade here. The Yanni Marie restaurant there is quite good for lunch and drinks. So I hope you enjoyed the video today of the Protaras coastal path, and we look forward to your company in the next one. Bye for now. Bye.